Everything was against me. My filter was stuck, my tripod was failing me, and then the clouds rolled in. But with just my iPhone, I captured a once-in-a-lifetime shot on video. Here's how a day filled with setbacks turned into an unforgettable moment. The plan wasn't only to witness a once-in-a-lifetime event, but also to document the crowds that traveled so far to see this eclipse. The traffic made that seem like an impossible task. So, at the last minute, we headed to Prince Edward County, where we found a quiet field to witness the event from. During the initial drive up, the skies were clear, but now that we were on location, the outlook wasn't too promising.
There's a couple openings, we're really just hoping.
It was currently 2:15, and the initial phases of the eclipse had already started. My enthusiasm dimmed somewhat, but I wasn't going to give up that easily. I set up and waited for a break in the clouds. This is when I hit my first major snag. Trying to align a tripod ball head with an 840mm focal length is no easy task. With every minor adjustment I made, the sun would slip out of frame, turning what should have been a simple setup into a test of patience. Finally though, things lined up and I got to work. My second challenge was with the solar filter. It's designed for direct viewing of the sun, but with all these clouds, it was just too dark to see anything. So I decided it needed to come off. As the moment of totality was getting closer, I hurried, but found that the filter was jammed. I literally knew this would happen because it's happened before. So I put it on one spin on. I didn't tighten it on, and now it's...
Oh!
With the filter off, I managed to capture a few shots just in time before the sun vanished behind an even denser layer of clouds. With the eclipse behind the clouds, I finally had a moment to breathe. Up until now, the day was so chaotic, and I realized I was so caught up in trying to document everything perfectly that I hadn't simply stopped to enjoy what we were witnessing. So I joined in on the fun, embracing the goofy shenanigans everyone else was up to.
It's big. On the stump back there.
Ain't no way that's real. That's the fakest thing I ever seen. I think that's it.
Why does the sky look so fake over there? It looks photoshopped.
It's definitely darker. I read online that it might be difficult to see your camera during totality, and I thought, there's no way it gets that dark. No, I think this is totality now.
I've been saying that for a while.
And as it kept getting darker, I kept convincing myself this has to be it. Yet, it just kept getting darker and darker until finally, we knew for sure we were experiencing totality.
Oh, it's like a sunset.
I really didn't expect it to actually look like this. During all this time, my phone was quietly capturing a time lapse. I hadn't put much thought or effort into this shot. It was almost an afterthought, but in a twist of fate, it became my favorite capture of the day.
I can't even see it on your screen.
At the end of the day, missing the full eclipse just might have been a good thing. It gave me a chance to really step back and enjoy the moment. Plus, if it wasn't for those clouds, I don't think that time lapse would have been nearly as amazing.